Hello everyone and welcome to the Hive. This video is going to be a shop tour, a full shop tour to show you all the beautiful new products that we have. But before I start, I want to point out two things. First thing is that this is the same shirt that I wore in the last video, but it has been washed since, I promise. And the second thing is that there will be no brick molds and books available in this video to view, plummeting to the floor. So this will hopefully be a very smooth shop tour. So let's get started. So we'll start from the beginning. As you come into the shop, you'll be greeted with beautiful treats. Predominantly you'll see our Williams baked treats, which are a great independent company. So we have flapjacks, jam slices, Eccles cakes and super large biscuits. Our recommendation are these half dipped chocolate oat biscuits, or as we like to call them, hobnobs on steroids. Inclusive of that, we have the teas that you can get at our beverage bar, which is just down at the bottom here. These are blended in Manchester. We have Two Brothers coffee beans, which you can grab and take home as well. And we have cocoa, hot chocolates, and as you can see, a lot of varieties there, from white chocolate all the way through to dark chocolate too. So lots of lovely treats, which neatly lead us around here. I'll quickly mention the confectionery. We have some traditional, dare I say, vintage style sweets. So we have chocolate limes, English mints, rhubarb and custards, all your favourites that you can take home. And this then leads us into the kitchen area. So we'll start from the right hand side. We have a fantastic selection of Opinel knives. On the right hand side of the cabinet is more or less our kind of explorer knives, so ones that you would use for bushcraft, general use in terms of around the house. And then these ones on the left hand side are specifically for the kitchen. So we have ones such as bread knives, peelers, butter knives. Trust me, there's a knife for everything. And just at the top here we have a premium set as well. So we have Les Forges, am I pronouncing that right? Yeah. My French isn't very good, but there we go. This is a premium set, so fantastic for chefs or any budding home cook. And we have the Intempora set there where you get a beach block to hold the knives into. Fantastic sets and beautiful to give as a gift this Christmas. I'll let Steve film most of the products as I talk, rather than going in depth about every single one of them. But one thing I will point out is that most of our products are as eco-friendly and environmentally friendly as possible. So you'll find things like fair trade organic cotton string bags, recycled glass, kitchenwares, and things like glass straws as well. So little things that will help you become more environmentally friendly. So all these up here, you'll see a selection of recycled glasswares, including storage jars and drinking glasses. These are fantastic because they have the measurements on the front of them. So if you want to go into a reusable food shop, such as Ginkgo Health Food up the road, you can fill these jars up with grains, pulses, whatever you like, and it will help the girls out there because it has the weight on the front of the jars. So they're really useful. And just a selection of other beautiful things such as Opinel gift sets, olive wood hand-carved chopping boards or little serving boards. And we even have some vintage pieces mixed in, such as bread bins and other things as well. Leading around from that, we have a tiny little kind of terrarium table here full of plants and terrariums. So we have the lovely diamond-shaped ones, classic ones, which I've hung here as well. I'm going to try and put a couple of candles, tea lights in here because that would look really pretty as they catch the light. And then we have these globe ones, which again environmentally friendly because they are made of 100% recycled glass. They come with a cork lid and you get with them a little trowel set as well. So you've got a metal fork and spade there, and Blue Peter style, here's one I made earlier. So this was a selection of plants from Green and Grounded, which is a plant shop just based up the road from us. Very inexpensive, just a couple of plants in there, and they also have the specialist soil to go with it. Once you plant your terrarium up, give them a little water, put the cork lid on, and it basically maintains itself. Really, really easy, and they make fantastic gifts. Speaking of gifts, we've got little pick-up things around the shop, such as beautiful leather-bound notebooks, and things as well like these ever popular iron flower scissors. They're always lovely to give as gifts and go well with like crafters and whatnot. Into our apothecary section, we call it. So here we have a selection of independently made and small batch made soaps, and apothecary candles, which are all scented with essential oils. With our skincares as well, you'll note that every single one of them are 100% natural. For example, powder, clays as face masks, tallow balms, essential oils, and our skincare selection here are again 100% natural and as organic as possible. Helping you stick with the eco-friendly theme, we have plastic-free items such as our Raimi shower scrunchies, completely plastic-free. This fibre is actually made from a Chinese nettle, I believe, Steve?
Apparently it's 6,000 years old, so it's one of the oldest materials used, originally in China and other Middle Eastern countries.
Someone's done the research.
Someone's recently added it online.
Yeah, if I would have asked him that a couple of days ago, he wouldn't have had a clue. But yeah, plastic-free shower sponges. We've got bamboo cotton buds, bamboo toothbrushes, and things like pumice stones, and we have beautifully scented bath bombs as well. There's lots to choose from our apothecary range. One of the most unusual ones are these Himalayan salt deodorant orbs, and they're made of 100% Himalayan salt, and they can literally be rubbed underneath the armpit to kill any bacteria, but it still allows the body to sweat, because obviously it's a natural body process. I've just noticed it's a little wonky price sign there. I'm going to try and restick that. And these are fantastic as well, Japanese Konjac sponges. They are facial cleansers, and we have them in a natural Konjac sponge and a charcoal version, and I use them on my face as well, and trust me, they are really lovely to use, and really simple. You don't need any soap, simply water. As I mentioned, lots of beautiful bath bombs. Some of them, such as these, are made with real flowers in, so this is chamomile in there, and these have marigold petals on top of them as well. Really lovely to give as gifts, and we've even included some gift boxes there as well, and you can create these yourself and just add, well, obviously the Orb ones, any 3 fragrances you like in there. Speaking of fragrances, look how smooth this video is going. Oh, the links.
It's almost like we lay out the shop for this reason.
It's almost like we thought about it. Speaking of home fragrance, we have a good selection of incense sticks. Get that right. Very dangerous if you don't. And what we've added recently as well are these Incense Towers. So these are handmade wooden towers, and they simply come off, and as you can see here, you will pop your incense in there, whether it be 1 or 4, light them, and then you can pop the top on it like so, and because of these beautiful ornate holes that are all around the tower, the smoke releases from it really slowly, and yeah, it's just a lovely gift if you buy some incense sticks and that together. This neatly leads us into our apothecary / glassware range. So as you can see, there's every single colour in the rainbow of glass, and that goes from tea light holders to large hurricane holders, vases in all shapes and sizes, including these incredibly large and beautiful faceted large vases.
Are they the largest ones we have available, Gareth?
No, they are not. If you swing around this way, don't test me during the video. I've popped these on one of our newer pieces, this gorgeous table, and these are fantastic because these are, I don't know if you can see the foam in them, but they're mouth blown by artisan glass blowers in Spain. What?
Just thinking you've got to have a big mouth.
They're mouth blown by artisan glass blowers in Spain, and you can probably see that the way they do it, it's not a perfectly straight form, and every single one of these are different, and it would basically be blown, popped onto the floor, and then stretched into this shape, and obviously then solidified as well. So every one of them has a fantastic organic shape to them, and at the minute we have kind of a corally pink, petrol blue, and an amber glass as well. These are the tallest ones. I believe they are 120 centimetres.
Yep.
And these ones are 85 centimetres, the faceted ones. You don't necessarily need to fill them with flowers, just beautiful objects as they are. And I'll mention as well that every single piece of glassware in our shop, more or less, is 100% recycled glass. So again, very eco-friendly product and beautiful as well. What we do try and do on all our listings online is give you facts about how the impact on the environment is with making glass products. So there's some fantastic facts when you go onto our listings on our glasswares. These beautiful pieces here are all reclaimed Indian mirrors. Every single one of them are the same. Different, no two are the same. And as you can see,
Oh, they're like twins.
they are like twins. Every single one of them are different. No two are the same. We have about 50 options available at the moment, from really small ones to tall ones. And these are actually made from reclaimed pieces of furniture. They do need a dust though, so forgive that. I don't know if that's showing up on the camera. But yeah, they do need a dust, so I'll do that tomorrow morning. But beautiful, beautiful pieces. And what I think these look better as in a collection on the wall. So rather than just keeping one or two, if you put about 3 or 4 in a collection, they look fantastic. Almost like a gallery wall effect. I don't know if I can squeeze in here, but again, this leads into our antique section. So you've seen the brick molds in most of our videos, and we give you ideas of what to do with them. We all know how that video went. These are new as well. We have reclaimed iron pots, and these reclaimed, oh, I'll reach, iron cauldrons. We're calling them cauldrons, but they're just pots. Well, these would be fantastic to pop an autumnal flower display in them. And they are 100% metal iron, and just really rustic and a lovely kind of dark colour to them as well.
Oh, metal iron. I like metal iron.
Metal iron as opposed to plastic iron.
Yes.
Stop it. Throwing me off.
You're doing very well though, Gareth.
Thanks. It's a very big shop tour, and I don't know how long I can talk. See if you want to kind of get in that little corner and film a couple of bits. We'll swap. So as you can see in that corner, we've got some leather bar stools, real leather bar stools, some great industrial pieces such as this workshop stool, and we have some beautiful vintage copperware there as well. Leading around this side, I don't know if you can get this in. This is probably the kitschiest thing that we have in the shop. This little glass and brass tea trolley.
That's a good buy, that.
No?
I like that.
Chicken or fish, madam? Chicken or fish? What can I get you from the trolley? So yeah, that's a relatively new piece. Really kitsch, but I love it. I think that's fantastic. So a couple of berries on there, a little bit of gin. You're laughing, aren't you? Who needs to go out when you've got that at home? Leading on from this, a couple more of our vintage and antique pieces. So we've got a whole mixture of curios in here, from candlesticks to stoneware pots, brass scales, and the very popular kind of jam pots. They're really popular. We've seen a lot of florists use them for little tiny flower displays at weddings and stuff. But you can just do it yourself with a couple of plants or some beautiful dried flowers. Great way to add a little bit of colour to your home. And then you might have to step back for this one. This is one of the newest pieces that we have. This fantastic solid wood table. So it has beautiful detailing here, and it's completely waxed, varnished, as I say, completely solid.
Let's not start banging pieces after the last video.
Especially when glass is by, yes. Let's gently tap it. So that's one of the newer pieces that we have. So we've created this little section here. And the beautiful mollusk hanging at the back as well is one of my favourite pieces. Just because it is a completely original vintage piece, really stylistic, beautiful colours, and it's backed onto a linen backing as well, so really good quality piece that, and good size.
It's in my mind. I think we've got nearly 400 listings on our online shop. However, not everything is online.
No.
So if you do see anything that you can't find online, or if you just can't really be bothered looking, and you just want to send us a DM, we'll send you the link or send you the details.
If you can't be bothered looking, what are you doing with your life? What's so important? Ignore your kids for a minute. Ignore the pot boiling on the stove. Just look at our website for a sec. But no, as Stephen said, if there's anything in the video you see, for example, these beautiful reclaimed pieces, these are actually off the front of
gas lamps.
Gas lamps, that's the one. And they're just really ornate.
Could have been Stockport. I'm not 100% sure.
Yes, they are. Yeah, it does say Stockport there. There's that many layers of paint on it that the wording isn't as clear as it used to be. But yeah, these are from Stockport gas lamps, and we just really like the patina on them. It's a very posh word. Of the many layers of paint and the rustic kind of look, and they are solid metal, really heavy, but I think that would be lovely just surrounded by like a couple of vases, a couple of curios, just something really different. Oh, put that down without breaking anything. Look, I can do it. Yay! Come through to this section. And this is our hardware section. So,
Oh, do you want to just point out the last of these tables? You mentioned it
yeah.
the other day, but yeah, we're just down to one now, aren't we?
Yeah, we mentioned this in the video the other day. So we have a beautiful little side table here made of mango wood. And if I take these pieces off, I can show you that the top mango wood bit does lift off. And you can use this as a tray if you like. And one of our customers messaged us to say that it would be very handy if you had little ones around to hide your remote in there. What do you think? So that the kids can't get it.
If you're a certain BBC Radio Manchester presenter and you have a Dalmatian who has a habit of eating remotes.
Exactly that. We shan't mention
Hint,
any
hint.
names, but yes, pop your remote in there, and dogs and hopefully little fingers can't get to your remote and change the channel. And if it's for me, then you can just hide cake in there and I won't eat it. And I probably will just gnaw through the table to get it. So this is the hardware section. Again, in keeping with the eco-friendly theme as much as possible, most of our products are made entirely plastic free or as little plastic free as possible. So we have lambswool feather dusters, ostrich feather dusters, traditional bushes, water bottle bushes. This has actually been a life changer in the beverage bar because it means I can get right into the glasses that you drink from and clean them really well. And for those of you that reuse water bottles, the stainless steel ones, trust me, if you give this a clean out with one of these, you'll be amazed what comes out your water bottle. So give them a good scrub out every now and again with these. I'll let Steve film so that you can have a good look at the products because we have a good selection. As I say, there's a brush for absolutely everything. So we'll have scrubbing brushes, pot brushes, little crumb brushes, and there's even a laptop brush as well to get all the little bits and bats from in between your keyboard. These are a really lovely gift set by Redeka, who make most of our brushes. So this is a shoe cleaning kit. Comes with a little shoe horn and various brushes to polish and scrub your boots, and a little booklet there to show you how to do it.
I'm waiting.
Oh, bugger off! I wondered what you were doing then. I didn't see your foot. Oh, I could smell it. No, I won't polish your boots. But these come displayed in a lovely little aluminium tin. All that you see there is included, and they would make a fantastic gift for somebody for Christmas who actually really enjoys polishing the boots. I do not. Mine are usually caked in mud for my dog walks. Don't show my shoes right now.
Going on about dogs, we have
on about dogs. Oh, look at this! It's seamless. So we have iron pet water or food bowls. The bowl can just be removed for easy cleaning. And this bottom bit is solid cast iron that's been painted white, so you could leave them inside or outside, depending on where your pooch or feline has a drink. And we have novelty little items in cast iron as well, just quirky little signs that you can mount in your shed or on your house, whichever one you feel like. And I don't know if you've got these in, but these would be really handy for winter, these boot scrubs. So again, plastic free. These are made from coconut husks and metal. And you can just give your shoe a good scrub on that, and it'll take away any more door debris from all of your soggy dog walks. Always look up in our shop as well, because we'll put a couple of things quite high up just for space. So we have some beautiful oil painters up here, some brass scales, and then you'll see just up here as well we have some empty frames, which are always really popular with any interior designers or homemakers that just want to create a quirky little feature with the empty frames. And then just below that we have what we call our garden / craft area. So we have things such as metal, vegetable and herb markers. These always make fantastic gifts, and they are solid metal, and you can mount them on what they call sticks.
Yeah, they come with their own little sticks.
Yeah, there you go, they're in the plant there, so you can see, you just stake them into the ground and they will show you exactly what's growing.
Oh, what should be growing.
Oh, what should be growing, yeah. If you're anything like us, it won't be much, I have to say. We're not very green fingered as much as we try. We have these quirky little ornate garden lines. I've just had to read what they are. But these are those things that you stake into the ground at one end of your garden, follow the string round, and then stake it out to the other end, and it just helps you plant your seeds really straight, or your vegetables. They're really handy. Herb markers, And as you can see, a myriad and a kaleidoscope of Nutscene twine. So Nutscene, our heritage company that have been going since 1922, and they still incredibly make the Nutscene twines on the same machines that they used to in 1922 as well. So a really great company, and again, really in keeping with our eco-friendly ethos. These will probably be useful coming up, these composting sacks and jute sacks. These are great for, oh, the shop's just closed itself, so that means it's past a certain time. Look at us, we're very technical. We have automatic lights, people. So yeah, these composting sacks, really handy in winter, and we have some jute sacks as well. So you just fill them with old leaves around the garden and chuck them straight into the compost, and this will break down with the leaves as well. You get 2 in a pack, both the jute sacks and the composting sacks, and they're just £6, which makes it £3 for the sack. Nothing really compared to the plastic ones that you get. And there was something else. Oh yeah, this, look at the size of this. So this is the biggest Nutscene twine that you can buy. Dare I pick it out? Oh my god, it's actually quite heavy. So this is the biggest Nutscene twine you can buy. This is 3-ply jute, and it's
on the label.
600 meters per kilogram. So up we walk down. So this is 5,000 meters of twine, and for the price we're selling it at, it equates to 2p per meter. Let's test your math. So you get 5,000 meters of twine, and it's 2p a meter. You work out the price yourself. I'm not doing all the work for you. So I'll pop that back, and if you compare it to the original one, which is that one, you can see it is absolutely super duper large. So really good if you're into crafting, or if you do macrame, things like this where people make their own tote bags or they make their own plant hangers. You can just get super crafty, and if you buy in bulk like that with the big twine spool, then as I say, 2p a meter of some of the best quality twine that you can buy. So fantastic. And then just before we leave the shop, we've got a couple of beautiful pictures just at the back of the till there, and then we can't leave without mentioning our cards. But I will say now, if you've got little eyes watching, or you're a bit sensitive to swear words, look away now, stop the video, because our cards are very sweary. But let's defilm. And as you can see, some of them get very sweary, some of them are very insulting, but let's face it, they're the best cards. The ones that give you a laugh and a chuckle, rather than those sentimental, lovey-dovey, drippy cards. Just hinting for Valentine's that I don't want those cards, thank you please. But yeah, I think that's the full shop tour really. At the weekend, we've got a couple of bouquets and posies here left. But at the weekend, we stocked some beautiful, fresh, locally grown flowers from the Nectar Bar. As I say, we've got a posy and a bouquet left from the weekend, but if you come first thing on a Saturday morning, you'll see them here and looking gorgeous, and as I say, they're locally grown.
So you'll probably find those ones in a vase around the shop tomorrow, won't you?
A vase? Is
a
it
vase?
not a vase?
Whatever you want to
Vase
call it.
is American.
Right.
It's a vase. Also, can you please put, that just reminds me.
Peas?
Can you please, in the comments.
Oh my god.
How do you pronounce that?
Well,
is it?
Everyone's going to say it the same.
No, they're not.
In the comment, they're just going to write it down, and it's going to solve no argument.
Well, if you think it's spelled nougat, spell it like this. If you think it's spelt or pronounced nugget, spell it N-U-G-G-E-T. Just to tell us the difference. Because I've always called it nugget, but I've heard many people on the grapevine calling it nougat, which sounds very alien to me. So if it's nougat, spell it like that. If it's nugget, spell it like chicken nugget, just so we can settle this argument once and for all.
Does that not prove a point?
That what?
That if it was nugget, it'd be spelt like chicken nugget.
No, it doesn't.
It does?
No, it's just a way of me differentiating the pronunciations. You can't talk, you've just got some of vase.
A vase?
Yeah. Have we missed anything? Have we got everything in?
We've missed our home time.
We have missed our own time. Our lights have gone out. So before we go, as I say, if anything catches your eye in the video, just send us a message and we'll try and help you out. Don't walk backwards too much.
I was just going to say, yeah, don't make me walk backwards.
I know, you were walking backwards. Because, yeah, we'll have another kind of catastrophe falling over situation. But if there is anything that catches your eye in the video, just give us a message or a shout and we'll help you out with more information. A lot of these products aren't online, simply because we have that much that it's quite difficult to get them online as quick as possible. But it just gives you more of an excuse really to come down to the shop and check it out, because there's a lot here for you to discover that you won't see online as well. Even tiny little things, you just filmed them, so I'll explain what these are. Vinolia Soaps, these are cold cream bath soaps. And you'll note on the other side that it's got a little Titanic illustration on there. This company actually supplied the first class cabins on Titanic with this exact soap. And it's scented with lemon and rose, which is really nice. So if you want to have that Jack and a Rose romantic moment, just grab yourself a little bar.
Romantic?
Want a bar?
I never let you go, Jack.
Oh, unless you let him go.
F off. Get off my wood.
Lies. But yeah, I think we'll end the video there. But as I say, not everything's online, so anything catches your eye, we can send you measurements, we can get you postage quotes, give you more in-depth pictures, and yeah, just hopefully you will enjoy this shop tour. If you have any questions, give us a shout. If not, feel free to double tap and like the video, and obviously comment as well, because that's the only reason you will tell Instagram that you like our content and that you want to see more. So double tap, like the video and comment as well, or sharing your stories if you're extra nice, and you will get brownie points. I think that's it, so shall we go?
Aye.
Thank you everyone, take care.